Maserati built its reputation on sexy coupes, sports cars and race wins. Why has it thrown its lot in with the SUV crowd? For the same reason Jaguar, Aston, Lamborghini, Bentley and everybody else is adding an SUV or crossover to its range. It's the only segment showing real growth in the luxury car market. Sexy two-seaters like the upcoming Alfieri are great image builders, but if you want to meddle you need an SUV. Half of all luxury cars currently sold are SUVs. Plus the Ghibli saloon hasn't been quite as successful as Maserati hoped, to the extent that boss Harald Wester had to stop production temporarily to halt oversupply.When Maserati showed its own Kubang SUV in 2011, unrelated to Giugiaro's own Maserati Kubang concept from 2003, it did suggest it would be some kind of Frankenstein's monster of Maser engine and Jeep chassis. Some other markets don't get a diesel model, but have the choice between a 345 bhp petrol V6 powered car called simply Levante, and a Levante S with a 424 bhp version of the same engine. We tried the S and it's definitely more in line with what you'd expect from the car with a trident on the grille. 5.2 seconds to 62 miles per hour, a proper soundtrack and better balanced handling that comes from that wider rear rubber and carrying almost 100 kilograms less ballast. Harald Wester dismissed talk of a more powerful Levante, claiming the market was tiny and not worth the effort, but says a hybrid version will be offered by 2018. The Levante doesn't have a dedicated low-ratio mode, but it does have a mechanical limited-slip rear differential and height-adjustable air suspension. Select off-road mode using the console switch and the all-wheel drive system delivers a minimum of 20% of torque to the front tires. We took it through a wading trough, up a 53% grade, Maserati says 70% is possible, and over the sort of terrain owners wouldn't dream of tackling. No Levante buyer is going to be disappointed by this car's off-road ability, but if you're a sheep farmer in the Highlands you're better off sticking to your Defender. The optional silk interior doesn't look very easy to clean. The frameless door glass is an interesting touch. Maserati worked hard to keep that feature from the saloon and allowed drop-down rear seats while still maintaining the body rigidity necessary to cut it in the rough. In fact, the Levante is actually stiffer than the Ghibli. It's also significantly roomier. The Levante isn't perfect, but it is distinctive, practical, fun to drive and a far better resolved product than the Ghibli. And at less than £55,000 it's only £45k more than the saloon and comes with all-wheel drive as standard. Maserati really needs the Levante to succeed, and we'd be surprised if it doesn't. But there'll be further Ghibli sales casualties in the process.